and welcome to All About Sport, live from the top of the town studios in Conley Street, Cavan. Each week we will include a wide variety of sport from all around County Cavan, and if you'd like your sport featured on the show, simply contact drumlinmedia@gmail.com. So this evening I am joined by many successful stars tonight, our club champions, Lara and Lacan. But first I'm joined by junior club champions for 2012, Lara. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Yay! I was going to make sure I didn't confuse the two teams. Well, congratulations, Lara, junior club champions. And thank you very much for coming into the show tonight. I'm sure you're all exhausted after the celebrations over the last few days. But we'll come to you first. Paul Grudden, you're the chairman of the club. A great win for the boys on Sunday. How did you feel?
Oh, it was fantastic. It was just out of this world. We went in with the hope of putting up a good show, and if we won, it'd be great. But the fact that we won it in such style on the last probably kick of the ball, it was fantastic. The excitement from the stand and from all our supporters was really, really good. Something that to be cherished for the next 100 years in the club.
That's right. You have Kevin Conley couldn't make it tonight, but he joined the team this year. What did he do different to turn this team around?
Well, Kevin McDonald came from Rammer to us this year. I suppose what he done to turn the team around, he's totally a player's man. No matter what the players said or done, Kevin always figured the players were right, and he backed them to the hilt from the very start of the year. Training was all football, so Kevin was totally a player's man. He wanted the players to enjoy it all year. That's what I figure made it for Lara this year. Yeah,
great. So Adrian, we'll come to you next year. One of the half forwards. You were going well, but Mount Nugent, scored them 2 goals. Did you feel the team put their heads down and felt that they were losing fate? How did it feel, being on the field?
Well, I suppose Mount Nugent got 2 goals at crucial times, just before half time and probably midway through the second half. But from my point of view, I thought the lads did terrific. They never dropped their heads once. They kept grinding it out, and in the end, then we got our just rewards. Yeah,
you're saying like 6 of your players scored in comparison to 3 of Mount Nugent's.
Yeah.
So obviously you had a very strong scoring side.
We did, surely, yeah. But as well, we had I think only 2 of our forwards scored, and we had Lexi Colley here and Declan Brady, and the 2 wing backs chipping in as well, which is crucial because it's not every day every forward's going to score, so it has to come from somewhere else as well.
Yeah, and Colin Oates. Make sure I get the 2, Colin and Colin.
Hello,
so Colin, you're 16 years playing. Not that you could tell, but we're looking at you. But you're one of the most experienced players on the team. You played midfield. You had to go off with injury, but you're very dominant in midfield. But what changes have you seen in the panel over the last number of years?
Yeah, I suppose in the last 3 years, maybe 4 years, there has been a lot of turnaround with players in and out and all that type of thing, and we're very fortunate with Lara to have such a good, fine young bunch of players coming in. Now, it probably took 2 or 3 years to get them to this level with the help of managers in the past. But Kevin McDonald, as Porrick said, came in from Rammer, and he has had a lot of success from Rammer, and also he's gained a lot of experience over the years. So he came in with that mentality and got the best out of the players. I suppose he said at the start of the year that he's going to take a risk. He wasn't going to run us around the pitch. He was going to play purely football, and that's what happened, and our skills improved this year because of that.
What type of, he was very much into strengthening and your fitness side of things.
Yeah, we did. We done a lot of hard work, sit-ups and press-ups and running on the spot and all that type of thing there, which I suppose in the last 10 minutes of the match against Mount Nugent that came into play, we were stronger and able to turn over tackles and win possession. Colin here beside me, I know David Kibney, when it's on a solo run down the pitch, and Colin was able to run after him and win the ball from him.
Yeah. Colin, you can tell us a little bit about you're like a wing half forward. Tell us a bit about, I suppose, the training that Kevin put you through.
Well, the training, in fairness to Kevin, was excellent, but I always believe, I said it at a club meeting at the start of the year, training is half of what the manager does and half of what people put into it. And in fairness to all the boys, there was massive effort in all the year. normally a team gets to a final or is going well, boys be coming down from Dublin, and we've quite a lot of young players, students like up in Dublin and
quite a
various
young,
colleges. A very young team,
up and coming
and in
team.
fairness, all year, you know, everyone, even the start league games and that, everyone was travelling down. I was up myself, like, and everyone was travelling down week after week for training on a Tuesday night, like, you know, and that's what you need, you know, because you have the best trainer in the world, but unless you have the boys there putting in the effort, like, you know, it's useless. So it works both ways.
Well, exactly. David Givney, you know, he seemed like one of your biggest threats. You know, what kind of did you put into, how did you just kind of put him off his game? Do you think he had the kind of backup from his own team, or was it just David Givney seemed to be out there on his own?
Like, in fairness to David, he's a class actor, there's no doubt about it, and a very hard man to stop. But look, you Collie here as well used to jumping and climbing on top of men, and Collie battled him, and then I tried going after him. Like, that was the main plan, and thank God it worked to an extent anyway. So
it worked well.
It worked all right,
Declan, you're one of the backs. You know, what happened to them 2 goals at the back line let in? You know,
yeah,
two soft goals.
You can talk about the 2 goals, all right, but we only conceded 5 scores in the game, so as a defence, you'd be happy enough with that. And the 2 half backs, myself and Liam, we got up and kicked a point, so you'd be happy enough with that. And Seamus in the middle centre back was man of the match on the day, so overall I thought the defence was outstanding. Yeah, so the second goal was a soft goal to give away. But
you usually say most teams, you know, when they score goals that they're going to win the game or win the championship. But you know, you didn't seem to lose faith at all.
No, there's great fight in this team and determination. We weren't going to lose Sunday, so.
It's 68 years since you've won a junior title, Park, but you have won, you know, intermediate and seniors.
Oh yeah, the club had been very successful in the late 70s and the mid 80s. We won 4 senior championships, 3 in a row, from 81 to 84, and again in 94 won an intermediate championship, but starved for the last 18 years. And you know, I suppose these set of young players that competed well at underage level and beaten in a couple of minor finals and beaten in an under 21 final last year, had a point to prove this year, and definitely. It was to be seen on the day in the dressing rooms before we went out, or even at half time. I had no doubt that our lads were going to win with the hunger that they had on them.
Yeah, and that today there was and a great display of football on the day. So the celebrations went well. Are you still celebrating? Have I just, you know, taken you away from the celebrations?
No.
So you went back to who sponsors the team?
Cross Lounge in Stradone.
So you were back to Stradone on Sunday night. Till the early hours.
I don't think the pub closed at all.
And hopefully there's no guards watching this now. Get anyone in trouble.
Fair play, the great local man Tommy Rudney supplied a minibus for all that work, so we had no problems.
That's good. And so you've got the Ulster championships are coming up next. The junior club championships are coming next.
Junior clubs on the 4th of October. We have a home game in Breffni Park against the Derry champions. And we don't know who.
It's in Breffni. It's in November, 4th November.
So it's a home game, so hopefully that will be helped to us. Now we don't know how good or bad they are. We weren't thinking that far ahead. Yeah.
So you're kind of delighted with the opportunity to maybe win the Ulster title.
It's kind of a case of now, look, like we set out to achieve. We've a championship won, like, you know, whereas we'd love to go on, and also like everyone after this, it really is a bonus, you know.
Yeah.
Like, we know nothing about these. I heard it today. They won the final well. It's kicked 3-16. Like, but look, you know, our defence has proved to be tough to get by this year, and look, we're looking forward to bringing it on, I suppose.
So you're a young team. Apart from yourself, Collie, the rest of you played at under 21 and level before.
There's 12 of the team under 23.
Okay, so a very, very young team.
Yeah. I think actually 9 of the lads that played are eligible to play under 21 this year.
Okay. Right, so it just goes to show that you really are. And I suppose as it is, it echoes around a lot of the clubs that they have a lot of young up and coming players, but you in particular seem to have a very young team. So when's the training starting back then for
hopefully not for another way.
Or Kevin, if you're watching this, you know, they're just very eager to get out
We're
training.
doing our own training.
In
the
they're private gyms. I wonder, do we have any photos? We don't have any. Unfortunately, we've no photos to show. To show the winning. So man of the match was Seamus Cooney. You know, how did he play then, Park?
Seamus had a brilliant game at centre back. I suppose to typify the fella, he said to his mother or father leaving the house that morning, I think I'm going to be man of the match today. You know, and I think it's great that the fella can go out with that confidence and see
Really,
it.
that's confidence in himself. Yeah.
He was a class actor.
So it was a well-deserved...
between himself and Colin McKenna and the half-back line, they were ably fit to hold David Givney back with the midfielders and all them lads together. So really, very much deserving man of the match now, Seamus Cooney.
Well, that's great. Well, look, I have to say thank you very much for coming in and speaking to us on All About Sport. Best of luck with the Ulster Junior Championships, and enjoy the rest of the celebrations. Make the most of it, and thanks again. So that was the Lara Junior Champions for 2012, and we're going to take a short break, but stay with us. We'll be back with the Lacan